All right, what's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon Kindle. Create space. Link will be in the description box below. Go get it. PayPal link there also. They asked me to put it up, so I put it up. Thank you, everybody, for supporting. This video is entitled Men and Women Can't Be Free. So earlier today, I'm talking with a homegirl of mine, and we talking about, men and women. And she was talking about, at the time, she was like, sometimes ladies want to just be free and be sexual and free with their sexuality, and you don't want to be confined, because if you could do, men are less constrained as far as sexuality. You can just go be a hoe if you're a man. And I was like, well, you really can't. Like, this idea that men can do all of these things, like we have a code of conduct that we can't completely be free. We can't be as aggressive as we would like to be. We can't be as assertive as we would like to be. We can't be as sexual as we would like to be, because you're going to get your ass locked up, or you're going to get an altercation. So this idea that, we're walking around without checks and balances is no. Something gonna come to you if you get out of pocket. You're gonna get caught up in something. And part of what I was telling her, I was like, you got to reverse that, because if you want your sexual freedom, men want their aggressive freedom, right? And there's checks and balances to us, just like there's checks and balances to y'all. So nobody can completely be free, because you have responsibilities. First and foremost, you have a responsibility to yourself. Self-preservation is the law of the land. And I was saying to her that, the old saying of power corrupts, absolute power corrupts absolutely, is when you decide you can be completely free in an area. Nowadays, people don't have self-control. So because you don't have self-control, society enforces self-control upon you. Because if you just left unchecked, you just do whatever you want to do. And the problem with that is, if you want to be free and do whatever you want to do, it's cool if you're only gonna hurt you if something fails. But normally people want to be completely free, but they're gonna intentionally or unintentionally hurt other people, because you interact with other people. So if you want to be free sexually, you're gonna hurt somebody else's feelings. You might hurt somebody else's situation. You might actually literally hurt somebody, or cause a situation, because you're hopping from this to that to this to that. Just like a man, if you want to be free, you're gonna do some things that's gonna hurt other people. Like when people say, have a killer instinct and be cutthroat. Well, here's the thing about having a killer instinct and being cutthroat. You can have a killer instinct in this society, but that don't make you a killer. So the person that you had a killer instinct with and that you were cutthroat with, you just made an enemy. And I guarantee you, if you didn't crush them completely, they will come to get you. And if they don't come to get you, their children will come to get you. You are going to get got. You will pay what you owe in this life. Forget all that I'm going to die and go to heaven. I'm going to say I believe in Jesus. I'm going to be forgiven for all my sins. Fuck the bullshit. So we cannot be free. We have free will, but if you exude your free will, you have to take on the consequences that come with it. People want to have freedom with no consequences, free will with no consequences. I want to do what I want to do. Well, do what you want to do as long as you affect you. Now, if you could do what you want to do and it only affects you, go for it. But guess what? This is the same thing about one of the 7 deadly sins of gluttony. Lust, greed. Like all of those things are really internal problems. So when you succumb to your internal problems, guess what will happen to you? You will be a victim of your own self-destructive behavior, because a lot of this unchecked freedom is more so hedonistic and narcissistic, nihilist, anarchist. It's not altruistic. It's not selfless. You know what I mean? It's not to enhance or help society. It's all to get what you want. It's all self-centered and self-serving. So anything that is overly self-centered and self-serving will definitely affect other people in a negative way. And, sometimes I use a reference when I talk about Bible verses in biblical terms, just because certain things resonate. There's a part, and I forget what chapter, but it speaks on the devil, and he's like, well, when you constantly say me, my, I, and it's all about you, this is part of what makes a person evil, because they're only thinking about themselves. When you can only think about yourself and your immediate wants, needs, urges, and it's all you become evil. That's devilish, because you don't care about the consequences that other people might have to deal with from your action until your appetite for whatever selfish behavior gets filled. So when you're done filling your soul or your cup up with the stuff that you wanted, and then you're like, oh man, I didn't realize I did all this other shit. I didn't realize it did this to you and that to you. My bad. Ain't no motherfucking my bad. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. And the reason I say, men and women, can't be free. Just like we have, that's a duty to society. In some ways, we have a duty to each other. We have a duty, men have a duty to be chivalrous and protect and provide for women. Women have a duty to nurture and basically, I say, serve men in the capacity of being thankful for the protection and the provision. But when you're in one of those situations where, you want to just get yours, okay, you're going to get yours. Just make sure you understand you're going to get yours both ways. So it ain't no, I got mine, you done fucked up. But the other thing, we live in a society that has checks and balances. No matter which society you go to on this planet, there's always been checks and balances, whether they've been natural or by law or, or cultural, whatever. There's always been checks and balances, and some people, sometimes feel like they want to go overboard because this idea to me of freedom is in some ways an adrenaline junkie. I need to feel alive by doing some fuck shit. And what I mean by that is, what we consider free in our country is an absence of responsibility and just to be immature, childish, and be able to do whatever we want to do without consequences. So it's some fuck shit because you're an adult. We don't say, normally you don't hear people say, I feel alive by helping people. I feel alive by helping people fulfill their dreams. I feel alive by brightening someone's day. I feel alive by putting a smile on somebody's face. No, people don't say shit like that. Now, the fact that I just said that, somebody said, well, that's what I do. Well, is it really? Is it really? No, it's not. Because in normal society, you feel alive by breaking the law. You feel alive by cheating on your spouse. You feel alive by trying to get over on somebody or trying to bully somebody. And like, I got away with it. We immature shit. And the reason I say that is because you can see the smile. Like, when you pay attention to people enough, what do your eyes smile at? Do your eyes smile when you do something nice? Or do your eyes smile when you do something mean? And the majority of people in society that I've come across, their eyes smile when they do shit that's mean or mean-spirited or rebellious. They like, that was so fun. And the reason I say that is because over the years, when your eyes smile when you do something rebellious, look how quick your eyes change when you realize somebody's about to react and put the check and balance on your ass. I stole that car. Oh shit, he pulled out a gun. Oh no, it was fun, right? These bullets gonna be fun too. The reason I said I was talking to my son about this. I was like, you gotta watch what you do. You can't go around disrespecting people because you're gonna get the same energy you put out there. The same disrespect that you put out, you're gonna get it back. And you don't get to taper it like, look, I only did this and you should only do this. No. It don't work like that. So telling the story, a guy tried to carjack a guy. Some guys tried to carjack him. He peeped the guys before they got it. So the minute he opens his car door, the guy opens the passenger side. So he tries to hop in the car. My homeboy pops him right in the shoulder. So the guy falls on the ground. The other guys scatter. And then basically they all get caught and rounded up. So the guy that got shot in the shoulder, he wants to press charges. I can't believe you shot me. That's wrong. And I was telling my son, I said, so what's wrong? He's like, technically they're both wrong. I was like, no, they're not both wrong. Because he got up to go to the gas station to get some gas. The other guy, they got up to go to the gas station to steal a car and possibly kill somebody to do it. So those are two different ideologies working there. And the reason I'm saying what I'm saying is because this is what happens when you want to be free. Just like, girls want to be free. I just want to slut it up. Cool, slut it up. But if you fuck around and have a bunch of STDs and kids and now you want to be an angel in church, bitch, shut up. You got to take the good with the good and the bad with the bad. People look at me like a hoe. Well, you was a hoe. What's the big deal? So I'm done with this one. Like, share, subscribe. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.